The Olympics are the greatest sporting event in the world. I can't think of anything better than have every single country in the one place at the one time participating for gold. What I'm most looking forward to seeing is the rivalry, the continual rivalry between the sprint queens and the track cycling, Victoria Pendleton of Great Britain and Anna Meares of Australia. They were here in Melbourne for the World Track Cycling Championships recently. They didn't quite get involved in the gold medal race for the sprint, but they were involved in the semi-finals. We know it's a rivalry. It's lasted a long time now, and let's hope it lasts one more time as Pendleton retires after the London Olympics, two of the greatest sportswomen we've seen in recent times. I think it's outstanding. I can't wait to see how they're going. They seem to be modelling what they're trying to do for the Olympic Games and what Sydney did in 2000. I mean, Sydney has a reputation of being the host of the best Olympic Games ever. I think London has a very good chance of at least emulating or even exceeding what Sydney did in 2000. It'll be, of course, 12 years later. Things would have changed a bit. So I think it's going to be an outstanding city to have the Olympic Games, and they thoroughly deserve it. I think Australia will go okay. I don't expect them to go as well as they have in previous Olympic Games. I know that the Australian Olympic Committee are a bit concerned about the number of medals. I mean, swimming's one sport, but I don't expect Australia to go as well as previous Olympics. Sailing, they're expected to go very well because they've got a number of world champions. Rowing's another sport where Australia's pretty strong. We talked about it before. Track cycling is another sport where Australia has plenty of strength. So I expect Australia to be pretty strong in those events. And one thing I do expect the unexpected. There'll be at least one athlete, maybe a couple that come from nowhere and could either win a gold medal or certainly get a gold, silver or bronze. It's the greatest highlight in my broadcasting career. I've been lucky enough to be doing this with the ABC for 15 years. I went to Sydney in 2000. I thought, how good's this? I then travelled overseas and went to Athens and ate plenty of souvlaki's and had a great time in 2004. And I thought, I've got to do it again. And I've been lucky enough to be chosen to go to London in 2012. And I can't wait. The ABC is a magnificent sports broadcasting organisation, and to be chosen to be part of the team and broadcast it to Australia, I cannot wait. My favourite Olympic moment's pretty hard to choose one, but I've gone for Kieran Perkins in 1996 in Atlanta when he was under the pump. He'd only just qualified for the final of his pet event where he was the reigning Olympic champ, the 1500 metres freestyle in swimming. He was in lane 8 and he went on to win the gold medal. He not only won the gold medal, he streeted the rest of the field, and you just have to put that down to just sheer determination and self-belief for him to win the gold medal, considering he was out of form going into that race.